nigga acting foolish. Yeah, all I know is rubbing cash. All I know is rubbing splash.
Saturday morning, it's weigh-in day. It's been 2 weeks since the last video, so a lot of big changes. I've got a weight in mind that I want to be. My weight's been all over the place, so we'll see. I'm not going to say it until after. Let's have a look. Yeah, coming close. Can you focus on that?
Yeah, got it.
So 15, 12. I think off the top of my head, the last video was 16.3 maybe. I had 1 week, the first week after the last video, it might be a bit confusing. I think my weight didn't change at all. So this week, that was my aim, 15.12. I was 16 at the start of the week, 16.1. My weight fluctuates so much throughout the day. So 15.12 is the lightest I've ever been. I'm exactly a stone heavier than I was on stage last time round, and we are now 8 days out. Sorry, 9, no, yeah, fucking out, 8 days out. So we're en route to being a good 8 to 10 pounds heavier on stage. So I'm happy with that. I'm about to jump on the bike, getting my cardio done. Little pre-cardio setup, nice and simple. We do 1 scoop of BCAAs in. Is this your BCAAs, by the way?
No.
I don't even know whose this is, but I'm fucking using it. I used it yesterday as well. I think it might be Fields. So a scoop of BCAAs in there, obviously to stop me going catabolic. Science. And then 2 of these bad boys to make me sweat my tits off. That's AD Labs shreddable fat burners. So everyone always asks me about fat burners. The only ones I've ever used are Grenade fat burners, DNA XY lean, and then these. I'd say these are definitely the best by far. Yeah, I only started using these from the last video, to be fair, so you'll see the difference. Obviously it's not just from these, but they've definitely helped loads and they make you sweat like fucking a madman. So BCAAs stop my muscle breakdown, fat burner to get those last little bits of fat off, and I've got 60 minutes fasted cardio, which I'm going to do on the bike this morning. Let's go get it.
Harvey is part of the Swench enterprise, repping, helping me film today. Helps a lot behind the scenes as well.
Update on the cardio routine. So as you know, you're probably wondering why I'm on the bike, like I don't know, but basically, long story short, I've been doing an hour cardio in the morning. Recently upped that to an hour in the morning and 30 minutes post-workout, or on the evening, depending on how I feel, but an hour and a half a day. So in the morning, I'm used to do 60 minutes Stairmaster, but basically we're at the point now where we're not far out. I'm pretty lean and I don't want to risk burning into muscle and eating away at muscle, so the Stairmaster is pretty high impact, especially on my legs, and I found that my legs were getting really pumped, really beat up, and I was holding a lot of water, which is the problem I had before. So I split it between the bike and the Stairmaster, and you'll see, I'll show you after this, after I finish the cardio. My legs get a lot more separated, a lot more vascular. The bike has a, like I said, less impact, and it helps my legs a lot more, and I'm still getting a good cardio session in. And an hour in here I burn about 550 to 600 calories. Stairmaster is about 800, but like I said, it's less stress on the body, and I'm lean enough now where we don't have to kill ourselves on cardio. Don't get me wrong, it's got to be a good session, but it doesn't have to be all out. So what I did was switch my morning cardio onto the bike, so a little less impact for the day, and then on the evening I'll do half an hour on the Stairmaster. So I'll go down to Unit 1, you would have seen on my Snapchats and stuff like that, and get my cardio done there. So it doesn't really matter what you do your cardio on, it's preference, but I'd say this close to the show, I don't want to be holding that much water in my legs. I need that separation, that definition, and the bike helps me with that. It's the same with Troy as well. He noticed during his prep, doing the bike gave him a much better pump in the legs and just brought out the definition a lot more. So that's why I switched to that. So people ask me about cardio for fat loss all the time, and for me it's just real simple, steady state, low intensity, just like this, got a good sweat on, but being able to maintain the conversation, and that way my body fat comes down without the risk of me eating away at muscle. So that's why I keep my BCAs. Obviously, as I'm fasted, I'm fasted now, so if I was to do an all-out Stairmaster session and not have any BCAs, like I said, the risk of burning some muscle is that high. This close out to the show, it's not worth it. So 60 minutes on here is boring as fuck, but gets the job done, and then I'll hit another half an hour later on. Like I said, sometimes I do it straight after I've trained. Some days I'll do it right in the evening. It just literally depends on energy levels. As long as I get it done though, it's not a problem. So get the 60 minutes done. I'm only 20 minutes in, so we've got a while to go. So just watch a fuckload of videos. Yeah, so stick with me for the day. I'm gonna get my first meal in after this, which I can't wait for because I'm fucking starving. And squad Saturdays as well, so gonna be a good day. We're on episode 9. Yeah, let's do it. Like I was saying, I'm going to show you now my condition a little bit. But we're going to Emporium later. We're training, they've got a proper posing room, so we'll have a full physique update later. But you'll see now where we've come on from. What's the light inside there? See?
Yeah.
Alright, so my legs come on a lot more after I do cardio on the bike. So, yeah, coming to my legs. What's that saying?
Sick.
Yeah, and then the more I relax, bear in mind that's just come off, so the more I relax, the more they actually, what's the word? The more they get separated. So a little bit of glutes come in, hammer is still a little bit soft, but yeah, happy with that for now. So cardio done. And I can get this first meal in because I'm starving.
So literally, it'd be like a short interview.
Yeah.
And it'd be about asking about 5-6 questions about you and what you've been doing in your travels and how you come to becoming your athlete and where you come from.
Yeah.
And what problems you've had on the way.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about, really. That campaign.
No, definitely. I'm all up for that. That's the main fucking. The story that I put out there, anyway.
Yeah, and
what we're all doing, innit?
Exactly. So it's a lot of it to like motivate other athletes to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And to show them that it doesn't come easy.
Yeah.
Like it actually is. There is problems on the way. Do you know what I mean? Like they probably don't always tell you about.
Yeah, definitely.
So
shout out Denzel from IDC who's come and dropped me some stuff off. I got a project up and coming with him. Basically, the brand's called It Doesn't Come Easy. You would have seen me wearing a vest. He was at the workshop. But they're doing a promotional campaign for his brand. I've known him from back in school, but it's just sort of showing like the trials and tribulations of people, athletes who have obviously got to where they are now, like myself. And I think a lot of time people see like the end result, same with like competing. You see the end physique and think, yeah, sick, but you don't see all the stuff that goes into it, the knockbacks you get, all that kind of shit. So that's the whole ethos of their little documentary he wants to do. So I'm going to be involved in that, which is going to be good. But anyway, yeah, the battery died and I wanted to show you my breakfast, but I couldn't wait because I was absolutely starving. So today is actually my last day of oats in my diet, so it's a sad day. But breakfast was 75 grams of oats, just normal oats, 75 grams, a scoop and a half of Diamantized ISO whey, best whey protein powder on the market, hands down. Tastes absolutely banging. So I put a scoop or half of that in, and then this, I ripped the label off, but it's a BPI Keto Bomb. I think I showed it in the last video. It's like a coffee mate, but I put a little bit of that in there as well, and it tastes unreal, especially considering this is my only carbs for the day. I'm hitting like 50 grams of carbs. So after my cardio, like even now, I still feel a bit lightheaded because the calories are just that low, carbs are low, but that just craves hits my sweet tooth and helps with my cravings. So as you can see, didn't really last long. But that's my first meal out of the way. client's done for this morning. I'm gonna head home for a bit chill, get my next meal in, and then meet back up with the lads later and get this session on. So I'll speak to you a lot when we get back to the house. This is where you know prep's getting real, when the cheekbones are coming out. It looks like I've been punched in the face. But yeah, that's what happens with the diet. Cheekbones start coming out, jawbones start coming out, everything gets nice and tight. So I got home now, I can chill for a bit. Hobes has already done my meal prep, which is amazing. So we've got a few meals here. Nothing even exciting to show you. We got whitefish and broccoli, another whitefish and broccoli, another whitefish, but with that one, with that meal there. Yeah, so with that last one, just the fish, I'm gonna have that in about probably half an hour. And what I'll do is I'll whip up some egg whites, a bit of cinnamon, and throw that, but I'll show you that as we get it together. So my diet at the moment is just real basic. Like I said, that little bit of oats this morning, that 75 grams of oats, that's all my carbs for today. As of Monday, we will probably change that to what it will literally go by day as of Monday, really. As I was saying, so Hobes, she's at work today. That's why I wanted to get this video out. Obviously I haven't done one in 2 weeks, but she's working all weekend, and obviously you already know how much she helps with the videos. So today it's all being done by myself and whoever I can get my hands on. So luckily she's done my meal prep for me already, which is a godsend. Anyone on prep, especially this deep in prep, knows anything that gets done for you on any level, something that's taken out of your day that you don't have to do, is a blessing. And that is one of them there. So obviously you already know how much she helps me anyway. Literally my prep is her prep. I couldn't do without her. Like I said, my diet and my whole prep in general is just basic. My body reacts to simple stuff, tapering down of calories and carbs, and the tapering up of cardio, and just training hard. Simple as that for me. I don't have to overcomplicate things. I mean, at peak week we've got coming up, our water load, and our carb deplete, and then our carb up. I do a 2 or 3 day carb up depending on how we're feeling. So real simple, you know what I mean? Just I think a lot of people tend to overcomplicate it. I don't have no cheat meals the night before or any kind of mad shit on the day. I just keep it real simple, and obviously because we put this much work in for the last 16 weeks, so it don't make no sense doing any crazy stuff the last week of the show. So, and like I said, my body responds well to just the basic simple stuff as well, so it's worked well so far. As you can see, the only thing is like this look now, you can see my cheekbones are coming through. Not as bad as my first show. If anyone that's followed me right from the start, my first show, my cheekbones and my jaw was really badly sucked in. So it's not as bad as that, but it's definitely not the best look. I feel a bit unhealthy. I feel like I look unhealthy. There we go. So I weighed in this morning, as you saw earlier, 15 stone 11, which is 100 kg. That's my lightest weight in to date. I feel like I'm pretty much ready. My glutes and my hamstrings are coming in. My glutes are coming in the morning, they're there, but throughout the day they fade. But I'm not worried about that. I think once, like I said, we've still got a few days left of training and cardio. Still got the diet we can push a bit more out of. So I'm pretty confident they'll come through by the end of the week. And other than that, we're good to go, man. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in, the best physique I think I've built to this day. So, and the feedback I'm getting off everyone's amazing, like off like legit people as well. I went to Emporium last night, trained back with Katie, and like you got people like Pete Lawson and just like legit people, do you know what I mean? Like obviously I respect everyone's opinion. Anyone that gives me any criticism, constructive or positive feedback, I respect it all. But you know yourself, when you get positive feedback off people that, you know, are above you and at the top of their game and have been there, done that, it's even more of a boost, more rewarding. So I've been getting that a lot of everyone, like people respected bodybuilders and stuff like that. So it's all adds to the confidence, man. It's all helps. Like, not that I never doubt myself. I'm 100% confident going into things, but at the same time, I try not to be overconfident. And like I've looked at a few of the people
that have qualified for the finals in my category. And I feel like I can compete, I feel like I can win, but then at the same time I think, you know what, like I've said many times in the videos, it's different seeing someone on stage to seeing someone in the gym. Everyone can look sick in the gym. When you're lean and you're shredding and you got some good lighting, everyone looks sick. When you're up on stage and your flaws are being pinpointed to the guy next to you, it's a different kettle of fish. So I just try to keep my head on the graft, and whatever will be. But I know at this point now, it's the best I've looked, it's the best physique I've built, and I'm happy with everything, to be fair. So it's the last little push now. So definitely getting tired, energy's real low. This morning I feel good actually. The rest of the week, if you would have seen me in the week, I've been fucking dying. But like, luckily I've got a good people around me. Katie's helped me loads, Troy, Malks, all the lads helped me get through the training sessions and that. It's mainly like the rest of my day I just feel so lethargic, and you'll know, like I said, you'll know if you've dieted hard, if you're on prep, the energy levels, you've really got to dig deep to find some energy to do it. So luckily I've managed to do that for my sessions, but the rest of the day I'm pretty much a walking zombie. But that's how I want it. I wanted to get to this point where I'm, you know, struggling and I'm feeling the graph, because that's how you know you're going to bring that good condition through. So yeah, that's a little update on how we've been getting on. Like I said, we're on track. I can't really ask for any more. Last few days, about to get my next meal in, which will also be my pre-workout meal, because it is 12:10, meeting the lads at 1 o'clock at the gym. So yeah, meal number 2, real basic. Let me show you. This is how basic my diet is, nice and simple. So, all right, we've got about 250 grams of white fish there. That's just a bit of chili flakes and some other shit on there, pepper and a bit of salt. So that can go there, ready. In there I have got 6 egg whites and 1 whole egg. So I'm gonna just scramble that up real quick. Cinnamon and some rock salt on there. So we've got my fish, my eggs, we just whack that all in together. Nice and simple, that's that. You have it nice and simple. Well, I might need a fork. That is meal number 2. So like I said, 6 egg whites, 1 whole egg, 250 grams of fish, and then I've got a black coffee, more like an espresso, just made it really small, strong. And this is my meal number 2 / pre-workout meal. Nothing exciting, but it is exciting in the sense of this is gonna get me shredded. Like I said, I keep it real simple. Egg whites, turkey, white fish, can't go wrong. My oats, my carb sources, even during carb up, I literally sweet potato. I won't even do oats from tomorrow onwards either, so nice and simple. But yeah, so we get this meal in, stop waffling because I talked quite a bit in this video already, and then when I get to the gym, hopefully I've got enough in the tank to fucking get a half decent pump, and I can get that step closer to that first place, man. Alright, so we're on the way to Emporium. I'm feeling gassed about today's session. I don't know whether it's just because I'm filming. I'll take Shadow from Nuts. Anyone knows about Shadow? Bad boy, Grime MC. But anyway, yeah, I'm gassed for today's session. Energy's been low, but like I said, it's the weekend. I'm feeling good, so it's gonna be sick. Let's go kill it. 1 o'clock. Me and Seds are here on time. We're just saying, I think we're gonna make it a rule that you can't be on time, then maybe that way everyone will be on time. That's fucking terrible, terrible. So we're just waiting for Theo and Troy to get here, and then we can get this session started. Gonna hit like a push day, shoulders, well, chest, shoulders, triceps, and then get some posing done upstairs in the posing room. Nice solid session to end the weekend because I've got a rest day tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to.
Unfortunate turn of events. I'm now back on team bulk with Troy. 6 weeks out, I got some weird virus and I couldn't train for about 10 days. Threw me too far off where I thought where I needed to be, and I didn't feel like I was big enough anyway, so next year for me.
And I think that's a good thing, yeah, for everyone to pick up on, because a lot of times when you start prep or whatever it is you're doing, and I think when you start prepping, as what we did last time, and you get to a certain point, and if you're not going to be ready, you just carry on because you think you're in prep, whereas in reality you're wasting time. Yeah, you're going to get into better shape and you're going to compete or whatever it is, but if you know that it's not really at your best, then you're going to save time by knocking it on the head and focusing on what you do need to do. So obviously George's focus is nice to get size, and he's got such a big frame to fill out that he needs to take the time to put the size on. So instead of wasting another, well, no, it's not that we're wasting it, but it can just be more efficient in it. So instead of having another, what would it be, like another 8 weeks prepping, you can knock it on the head, and then he's already back up to what are you now, 17, 8?
17, 8.
There we go then. So, and it will pay off in the long run. Time is it? 6 minutes. That's not too bad for you. I went to Blitz and something good. I want to see the beard.
Bro,
was this planned?
Bro, no, this is saving for next week.
And yours?
This is saving for next week. I was gonna go now, but I thought now long thing I need to train. Priorities.
Yeah, I'll go on the qualities. That's HQ, that is. You like that? The music's right as well. Sip it sensually. Get the rollie in there. This is absolutely banging. Now wink. We got pre-workouts on deck. We're gonna get this in, get our minds right, and then go kill this session. Swench gang, squad Saturday, fucking our first squad Saturdays in a while.
3 months.
With all of us. So we're gonna get it done. Big session, 8 days out. Let's go.
Yeah. Izzy Gibbs. Gotta get out of the hood, fam. Oh shit, man.
What you know about having no food in the cupboard, but that's not the reason why the hunger's in your stomach.
Oh shit, man.
Waiting on the coastline, thinking it's gonna help, but it doesn't. Still licking up shots on the block, but it doesn't.
Real shit.
Fuck my man, I treated him like my cousin. A man still wanna snake me like it's nothing. Not anyone can get it, I ain't asked a colour. If I get licked down, that's a part for mum. Enough of these MCs won't make it past the summer. Believe me, they ain't lasting, brother. Days on the block, I'd laugh with car. When I talk about chat compared to my bro, you ain't half the runner. You ain't never had to draw for supper.
What?
Believe me, that's the hardest suffer.
We're about 7 days out, yeah. No excuses. We're keeping it heavy. Phil and Scott, they're getting it from me and Jordan today. No excuses. Swench gang, all of that. Come on, Scott, let's get it. You can rip. Get him out, man. Come on. Get him out. Get him out. Come on, 5, 6. Come on, Scott. First place, yeah? First place. Easy. Nah, keep going. Make him work, Jordan. Make him work. Make him work. Make him work. 1.
So strong, man. Dead trip.
I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. Trust me, I've been used. Said you're in the hood, I never seen you. I need to go to the mountains and recoup. Nowadays I'm switching it up, I don't even mean to.
Back in, come on. Let's go, come on. Yep. Keep it high. Don't drop it too low. There, now we're working. Come on, harder. Get them higher. 10, 9, higher. 8, 7, get them up. 6, 5, higher. 4, 3, higher. 2, hold this one. Hold it higher. And again, go higher. And again. Yeah, son.
How's that? Horrible.
horribly good. Horribly good. Just.
Oh shit, man. Hey, touch on the mind and my team gon' lean true. I gotta make serious peace soon. Got mumsy, she gotta see views. And when we bust out, they're gonna hate again. They were cool when I had a cue and weigh the bends. Now I'm eating well, there's no plate for them. We got the 10-10, you can taste the pain. When you're pre and me, look at the state of them. My light skin face still baiting ends. Like I weren't made to blend. I was on a block with my fam like I hate my friends. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood.
Do not drop them weights now. Come on, stop fucking about. Get them up. Get them up. Don't drop them. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. 10. Get them up. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Good. 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 Come on. Come on. 19, 14. Go through it. 13, 12. Head up. 11, 10. First place. 9. First place. 8, 7, 6. 6. Keep going. 5, 4, 3. Higher. 2, 1.
DJ David.
And you know this, man.
I wrote this when I had writer's block and I'm pissed caught, I didn't even write a lot. I'm too busy trying to find a spot so I can grind it off. But I don't wanna be 30 at the end thinking where time is gone. Fuck my old friends, couldn't kind of wash. So much pain, my mind is lost. Free up cake on friends and the life I'm off. I'd free my bros if I could. Still break down food in the hood. Where you trying to get a wine in the shoots? I'm linking a link for the goods. Just trying to get my stack like books. Painting and she wanted wood. She said that my dick game too good. Then I'm back on my dirt like goods. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. Too much going on around in the hood. You never been about in the hood. That's why man can't shout out the hood.
Lion saying it now?
Live. Feel like a Moroccan stripper.
It's a bit light in there. There's too much light in there.
C'est le kitier.
Close together.
Quarter turn to the right. Maybe them hams. Hams, always them hams, remember? Good. Rear double. Bam. Squeeze. Good. There it is, much better. Good. Good. Abs and thighs. Front lat spread. That's all you got left. Come on, front lat spread. We're in the final now. Put it together. Good. Legs nice and wide. Shoulders forward.
Wrapped up that session. Energy is on 0. Just filmed a little, like a little motivational video, basically talking about how we work together as a team and that. So look out for that on the YouTube as well. But right now, everyone's just fucked. We need to get some food in. I need to get a shake, and I need to get home. Still got a bit of work to do. But good session. What day is it now? Sunday. Rest day. Saturday today. What is it? 1, 2, 4 days. 4 days of training left until showtime. Last day of training will be Thursday morning, so last chance to get it. Get out of it. Seds, see you later. Have a lovely evening. Everyone's out of here. I've got to go home. I'm going to check in with all the online people in about an hour. Oh, that's Friday. Is that yours? Suture? See you later.
How many tracksuits you got left?
Whatever's in there. How much cardio you got left? Half hour? Yeah. I've got half an hour cardio left to do tonight. Theo's got 45 to do. So we'll get that done later. Like I said earlier in the video, some days I get it done post-workout, depending what time we train. But energy, like after I've started that posing, I'm fucking proper drained, man. I've started seeing stars and shit. So it's I'll go home for a bit and then get my cardio done later. So like I said, it just depends on energy levels whether I'll get it done straight after. Obviously, ideally, I'd rather get it done now and not have to go back to the gym, but I'd rather get a good cardio session in at the same time. So it's gonna make sense for me to get it in later. So I'm gonna head home. Got some check-ins to do with our online clients and all our 10-week transformation clients. So shout out to all of you. I'm gonna go do those check-ins now, and then we can relax for the evening, get my mind right, and then fucking out. Tomorrow's a rest day, so we're all right, good to go. Just come back to Blitz real quick because we've got nothing else to do with our lives. As you can see, it's fucking going off in here. Nuts. So post-workout meal, obviously I've had my shake. There's my meal. 250 grams of white fish, broccoli, and a side of Troy. And that is it. Just got home from Body Blitz. I had to leave here. I don't know if anyone else gets this. I'm sure you do. Either way, the bed's not made, the room's a mess. I don't care. Yeah, like 9 times out of 10, even though 9 times out of 10, I'm a happy guy. Cool, get on with everyone, whatever. But I don't know if anyone else gets this, but on a low carb diet, I get to a point in the day and I just get proper irritable. So, and I find that all mad little things just start annoying me. Like I said, it's down to just lack of carbs, lack of energy, all that. But what I have to do is just take myself out of the equation, because otherwise I don't want to be horrible to no one, but it's one of them. I feel like I feel snappy, man. So I just had to leave the gym, got my meal in real quick, left the gym, left the lads, come back home now, chill out, get my mind right, because I said diet plays mad little things on your mind, especially when, like I said, I always say I'm a natural fat kid inside. I love my food, so I'm struggling at the moment. But as you can see from now, and from obviously the video and the posing, the conditions there, still got a few days to dial it in, so it's definitely worth it. So hopefully we get the result in a week's time, week tomorrow. Pretty much done for the evening. I'm gonna get that cardio in later on. Only half an hour, so I'm gonna go down to Unique 1, jump on the Stairmaster for half an hour, and then we're pretty much done for the day. hope you enjoyed the episode. Like I said, showed you a bit of training, a bit of posing, where we're looking, the current condition, all of that. We're on track. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think below. I always like to get feedback, whether it's criticism, as long as it's constructive or not feedback. You can't get nowhere in life without feedback, so I always love hearing back from people. So let me know if you, one, what you think of the prep and how I'm looking, and two, if you're enjoying the videos. Episode 9. Tomorrow's my rest day. I've got a massage, gonna do some posing, hit my cardio, and then we're there, peak week. I'm going to try and get a few videos out throughout the week so you can see we're getting on, and obviously I'm definitely going to video the weekend of the show, so it's going to be good, man. So thank you to everyone for the support. Keep supporting me because it motivates me every day. Just because, bear in mind, this is one episode, one day out of the week. I have days where I'm down and the motivation levels, the motivation's always there, but obviously just the general morale and energy isn't there. So some days are harder than others, but everyone messaging and getting involved, and you know, all the kind words and that get me motivated. So carry on with that, and hopefully we can get the win this time. I've got to catch Troy up and get some trophies in the bag. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, support the channel. The subscribers have been doing really well, and yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Episode 9. 8 days out, peak week is on Monday. Let's do this. Boom.